Nightcap. Nightcap's gonna have other people on. This is Bernardo from Tabletop Island.
Whoa! I escaped the island for a while. I've been
It's like, didn't you just shave yesterday and already you got a full beard again?
full beard. This is a beard for you? I can show you the pictures of what the full beard looks like. I can't go back.
So you just recently rewatched the Star Wars movies.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I watched Star Wars and I realized I had never seen Return of the Jedi. I never knew that Darth Vader became good. I clearly never saw that. I remember.
You forgot? It's been that long?
No, I don't. I genuinely don't think I've ever seen that film. I was very impressed. Seeing the Ewoks in there, I don't remember that scene. I would have 100% remembered that. Phantom Menace, I remember as a kid. Definitely not my favorite film. Rewatching it. I've seen all of the others. I didn't remember Revenge of the Sith ending. I assumed it prior to even getting done it. But yeah, I was very surprised. I remember New Hope. I don't remember having the strongest opinion that I did. Kind of watching it, I did not like it, and there was some.
Hold on, Jamie. Can you email me? Can you email me, Jamie? I can't find your email address. Email me, real quick. I'd like to have you on.
Yeah, Jamie. I took a break from. I had to leave Tabletop Island for a while. Got a haircut. I'm coming back. I've been kind of focusing on like health related stuff. Been working out and stuff again. Kind of getting mentally prepared. Honestly, I'm mostly mentally preparing for October. I've been building a bunch of stuff, which it's going to be fun. I'm doing a video every day for October. That's not going to be delayed. I have a lot planned for it. I finished all my write-ups and audio clips for it. I'm going to require a lot of smoke, which is going to be just absurd. I think that's gonna be probably the best series I've done to date, just because of the stuff. Most of what I review's never been seen on YouTube, and a lot of them aren't even on Board Game Geek.
And see, I love that you have all this stuff and you don't do any reviews for any of it. I'm kidding.
It kills me. And then I saw Heroes of the Maze get a review, and I was like, "Wow, he beat me. You got me."
On which one?
Heroes of the Maze. And Beware the Bog. I was like, wow, he did that one too. I wasn't in a rush for that. Wasn't too mad. That game is all right.
Have you spoken to that dude?
I haven't. He doesn't seem to respond to anyone's comments, so I really don't know much about him.
Yeah, he didn't respond to any of my comments either. I'll be honest, the Magical Maze I got.
Did you?
Yeah, that'll be one that I'll be reviewing.
Oh, yeah. No, I showed Luke it, and he was like, oh, I've been meaning to get that one. It's cool. I'm glad you got it.
It's really good. I mean, if you get the one called Magical Maze, it's fine.
Yeah, same thing.
You know what else is fine? Adam. Look at that guy.
Hola.
How you guys doing?
What poster is that?
Godzilla.
I was hoping you were going to say that. Awesome.
Here, let's look at his Godzilla poster. Oh, that is nice.
I know. I love
Is that new?
A few months ago. I bought it a few months ago, so recently new.
Okay.
Ooh, Matt, I'm going to show
Who told me about open airlock? Yes, I am. I just don't know. Yes, I just found out about him yesterday. He's going to do a video. I got him a link. A friend of his that I know asked me for a link to a video so he could do a video on it. Yeah, I just found out about him last night. Is he really? I don't know anything about him, never met him, but they were asking for a video that I referred to a long time ago, and I said, yeah, I know where that is. I looked because I had it on my favorites. So he's, he bashed Timothy Zahn, I heard, so they'll love that. Oh, look at this.
I got a little history lesson for you guys.
Oh, nice.
So we got Star Wars Epic Duels. This game is a lot better than I thought it would be. Very broken as crap though compared to Unmatched, which is a reprint of this game. But what I didn't know was this had a reprint before Unmatched. Did you know that?
No.
I wouldn't say reprint as much as a re-implementation with Transformers.
What?
I know. This is so awesome.
Wait a minute.
No one's talked about this. One person plays it on YouTube and played it incorrectly, sadly. Because I knew something didn't seem right from watching them play it.
Is that from the original 80s cartoon? The figures?
No, I don't think so. I think Luke said it was not. Armada, I'm not the biggest educated individual on Transformers.
Guys, if you haven't seen Luke from Down from the Attic, another great channel, the dude's hair is just majestic at this point. And
he knows it's Transformers.
That he wore a flowery T-shirt with that long, luscious blonde hair. That's a man's man.
Nice.
This is so cool.
Those figures look good. Show the Optimus Prime again. I'm sorry, I missed it. Is that Optimus? No.
Yeah, boy.
Cool. Those are really cool.
I love it.
I never knew. No, I'll be honest. Epic Duels is a great game. I got to play that. My wife used to play it with me back in the day. She beat my butt every time. And we played it again together this year. And she beat my butt again into the ground. Beat my butt. She is so good at that game, but she doesn't want her winning streak to go away, and she knows eventually, or she thinks eventually I'll start winning, because that's usually what happens. I'll lose the first few, and then I'll figure things out and start winning. She doesn't want that to happen, but to be honest, her card management is really good, and she gets the great combos. She knows how to work it, and we had a great time with Epic Duels. I've kind of rediscovered Epic Duels and Sabacc. I mean, oh, by the way, folks, I'll go ahead and just reveal it. For my top 100 vintage games, I think I even said I'm going to have people on, this guy from Tabletop Island, and Luke from Down from the Attic will be joining me when we get to the top 50. Now, see, Bernardo actually has 500 vintage games in his collection right now, but he can't come up with the top 100, he told me.
My thing is if it goes past 50, I don't feel like I actually enjoy it. If I had like 1,000 games, maybe a top 100 would make sense. I don't ever want to get to that point. I think just that amount of games just would give me a panic attack trying to decide. I could never get them all to the table. But yeah, 50 is enough. I'm excited. I'm very excited
I'm excited because I haven't talked. You have talked to every once in a while, but Luke. I mean, I've just been so busy. I still don't know how or when we're going to do this, but we are going to do this. If I can get my schedule to, calm down a little bit. But I am going to do this because I think it's going to be a lot of fun, especially catching up with Luke. So I haven't seen the dude in so long, I miss it. And I don't know what Norm's been up to because I haven't talked to Norm in a while either. I know he just started making videos again.
Yeah.
But originally it was me and him to do our top 100. And I hope we can still do our top 100 together because it's always fun talking to Norm.
Hey, Matt.
So, go ahead.
I was going to say, have you picked this one up yet?
No, you know what? And you're gonna kill me. I just made a trade.
Oh, you did?
I got rid of Magnum Sal, which I absolutely hated. And I'm not an Ice Cool fan. I'm not an Ice Cool fan. My nephew, and the reason I would keep the game around if my nephews loved it, my nephews hate it. So I got rid of that and a few other games I wasn't that crazy about. And I got some awesome stuff coming in. And I almost added the Jaws game. But then I saw this other game, and I was like, I'm going with that instead. But my wife told me if I ever buy Jaws, she's even offered. She keeps finding Target gift cards. Like we tried to go. People don't know this. When we were going to have the twins, I asked for diapers for Christmas, diapers for birthdays, diaper parties, more diaper parties. And we survived. And then we got gift cards for diapers. We survived almost 10 months with two twins without having to buy diapers.
Nice.
The thing is, we could have gone those 10 months and maybe 11 because now my wife found a cache of Target cards from way back then that she just forgot she had. And so we knew we were missing Target cards. Said she probably bought some at Target and just used them and forgot. But no, they're there's baby little Target cards, and so we're using those recently. And for the past few weeks, we haven't bought any diapers. A man who is probably going to wear diapers if the fire gets any closer to him. Jamie, board game man.
What's going on, peeps?
Hey, just no more reveal parties, Jamie.
Hold on. Look at this guy's background.
Golly.
Oh, you should see this over here. I've run out of room. I mean, let me see if I go the right way here.
Yeah, let's get the tour.
Oh, man, my floor used to be literally that. I don't want to look
I am literally out of room.
See, but this looks like
Wait, go up a little bit?
It looks like an organized mess.
It's in stacks.
Now, here's the deal. Oh, you have Splendor. What a fun game.
Really? Am I the only one that hates Splendor?
I love Splendor.
Maybe because I lost to a guy that I knew what he was doing. I think that really just upset me.
Is Cacao good?
Which one?
Cacao? Coco?
You know, I haven't played it yet. I got it too long ago, and I haven't played it yet.
What about Trekking?
Yeah.
Trekking the national parks.
That's actually fun.
I just got a comment on my Game of the States review just now. Someone was thinking about buying the game. McDonald's game, great. King Oil, great. Tank Battle, great. Go for it. Go for it is an 80s game that doesn't mean to be 80s, but it's so 80s.
I love when you call it the Guppy game.
Is that what the dice tube thing?
What was that?
Go for it. Is that the dice funnel thing?
No. Go for it is where you're trying to accumulate 80s stuff, but it was made. The game came out in what, 86 or something? Jamie?
Something like that, yeah.
But so it doesn't mean to be 80s, but it is. The artwork, everything about it is totally 80s. I mean, if you want a totally 80s game, Go for it is the game, and it's a fun game. It's a fun game.
And that's not the one with the dice tube.
The little birthday icon things that you liked.
You know, Jamie, I'm glad he didn't go for it because I wasn't thinking straight, and I put that game up for trade, and the guy turned it down because of COVID. And then I thought, why am I trading away this game? I really like this game. I'm glad he turned it down. But Fun City, I want to get that because it looks interesting.
Oh yeah, that's me. Not at a little thrift shop like that was like $2. Yeah.
Yeah, Sagrada's a great game too.
I remember playing Jumanji when I was in grade school.
Oh my God! Let's talk about Jumanji, everyone.
That's awesome. Hey, here it is. Adam, you got a question here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not mean to ignore your questions here, but are you going to be watching Captain America: First Avenger with Geeks Hat?
Hope to be. I'm supposed to be working tomorrow night, so I hope I'll make it in time.
Wow, I wasn't invited, but okay. So, is there a particular brand manufacturer that you guys think makes the best board? Obviously, for me, it's Queen Games. See, now, do they make the best board game in the world? Well, Fancy Flight, Twilight Imperium is a great game. I think Gale Force 9 makes some really awesome games, too. So, there's a lot of them, but I have a ton of Queen. Queen Games is almost always a hit. Almost always.
I thought they were saying vintage. Parker Brothers?
Okay. That's fair. Jamie, what were you going to say?
Yeah, Milton Bradley, I'd say. I mean, Milton Bradley has a lot of old stuff.
That's
I like Ravensburger, too. They have some interesting stuff, too. The Enchanted Forest is one of my favorites when I was a kid.
I really appreciate Ravensburger. They keep trucking, man. They're
I
good.
missed out on that Jaws game.
Yeah, that's who made Jaws was Ravensburger.
Ravensburger.
Good game. Good game.
Yeah, they're still cranking out good stuff.
They actually made a Godzilla board game recently.
So good.
Oh, it's good.
It the Tokyo Clash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, so good.
The minis look good.
Oh, I've read a couple of canon comments. I don't read very much of them, though. I've read the Darth Vader ones. So, Well, this is probably the rarest board game I have, and that's just Marvel Chess.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool. Oh wow,
That
those
looks
pieces look
nice.
amazing.
That's really cool.
I don't think I've ever opened it. I mean, it's not sealed, but I think if I may have opened it like maybe for like a few seconds, but other than that,
I like that Hulk piece.
yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
Just
Jamie,
got this.
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
There's Hotel. I love Hotel Tycoon.
Yeah.
The only problem with it, and I've always won, so I don't have the problem. But of course, it has player elimination. So the last 5 minutes, you're just walking around waiting for your death. Because you're not coming back. But I'll be honest, there's been times I've played the game where if I land on a hotel, I'm done, and I made it through, and I was able to get my money back and get the power back. So, I mean, you still could win, but after a while, you know who's going to win at the end. But I absolutely love that game.
Do you like Roller Coaster better?
I don't. I put my list together, so we'll find out.
Okay.
But Roller Coaster is a great. If they retheme, Jamie, do you have Roller Coaster Tycoon?
No, I don't have that one.
If you find it, usually I found it for $1 at a flea market. Okay. Oh yeah,
Wow.
No one cares. You can get it for $2-3 if you can find it. People just want to because they don't think it's that good of a game. And I'll be honest, it's a great game. And in fact, if Disney were to buy the rights and just totally remake that as a Disney World game, that game sells like hotcakes. That game, I would rebuy the game again because it's Disney World without the franchise. It's the Disney World game without the franchise. They have a haunted house. They have a Ferris wheel. They have a whatever. But you can imagine they have a log flume, the Splash Mountain stuff. So it's like they just call it different things. They have the elephant ride or whatever, the Dumbos or whatever. The thing is, though, if they Disneyfy this sells like hotcakes. Like
it would fly off the shelves. It would fly off the shelves at Disney.
They make too much money off games. I don't know what more they could be giving the fans. They do so much that's exclusive at their shop.
This is the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, you go first.
No, I know that Disneyland. I know they have a Disney Monopoly where the castle is actually 3D in the middle of the board that they sell at Disneyland. I almost picked it up, but man, the Disney prices. Even with my annual passport, I was like, man, that's still going to be expensive. Otherwise, I would have pulled the trigger on it.
Well, I was going to say, Matt, this was the Ninja Turtle game I was telling you about. It's called Change is Constant.
Oh, it's good. Have you played it?
I have not. I just saw it at the comic book store the other day.
Oh,
is that City Fall?
I'm sorry?
Is that the City Fall one?
It says change is constant. That's what it said.
Is it IDWs?
Oh, that part I don't know. I didn't get a picture of the whole.
Okay.
Rob had an interesting question about pinball games. You guys ever play a pinball game, and do you remember what your favorite pinball game was? Rob, I don't know, but I'll tell you this. My uncle, great uncle, he's passed away now. He used to have, I don't know, I can't remember it now. I just remember it was just a pinball game, and I played that thing until my fingers were sore. I love his Uncle David, who we called him. It was my dad's uncle, so I guess it's my great uncle. Man, we played that pinball game over and over, and we'd scream, when it comes shooting down the flute to you, and you had to hit it real quick, and you try to. The best thing is when it's shooting down, and you flip it up from one, and the ball loops into the other flipper, and it holds right there. So you got where you just pop it up. That was a great feeling if you could catch it. But if it just slipped over the flipper and went to the hole, no.
Yeah, pinball. I love pinball. I played a lot of it. My brother-in-law bought me a little miniature TMNT. It looks like an arcade game, but it's a pinball game. It's an electronic one. I remember this little hangout place I used to go to in high school. They had like a Bram Stoker's Dracula pinball game that I thought was kind of interesting.
Oh wow!
No, I love pinball. I love playing that arcade game, like on the computers. Like, have you guys ever played those? Yeah, I remember playing that one.
Jamie, did you play pinball?
Oh, I love pinball. And last year I was up in San Jose, and they had a big 80s arcade games and pinball machines. A whole weekend. And I was there for one day, and I said, next year we got to spend the whole weekend here. I don't care, of course. They canceled it this year. But it was called the Extreme or something. I can't remember what the name of it was. Oh man, I could spend days in that place. I mean, it was, and even it was my wife's brother lives up in Santa Rosa, so we went up there and spent the whole day. I'm like, next year we're spending the night, or we're spending the weekend here, and unfortunately that didn't happen. But yeah, I was up in San Jose. It was, oh my god, it was great. I remember when I worked at Disneyland back in '97, '98, we used to have the Starcade. Of course, it's not there anymore. And I used to play Medieval Madness and a few other ones. You know, the castle. You had to destroy all the different castles and stuff. I used to play that every time before I start work.
What arcade game took the most quarters from you?
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, the first one.
Oh man,
it was either a pinball game or a crane, like a claw machine.
Oh, there you go.
Were you the guy who was good at that, Adam?
I won quite a few stuff. Yeah, like my mom always hated taking me to Walmart because there'd always be that claw machine. I'd be like, "Hey, mom, do you have $1?" She'd be like either saying no or just like walking away very fast. So what?
I play with those little quarter machines. You drop down the quarters and they push out the change.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Like a winner for like
okay,
a second.
Jamie, which one have you lost the most quarters to?
Ooh,
While you're thinking, it's got to be
think about that.
It's got to be the 4-player Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade game. I used to ask when I did yard work. I used to ask them to pay me in quarters if they could, because it was going straight to that game. Because once a month we'd go to the bowling. No, it was at the skate rink. We put on skates because Mom made us skate for an hour. But after that, it was nothing but that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. Do you know Walmart sells a little Pakistan edition? It costs like $400 or $350. I can't afford that, but if I had that money to blow, I definitely buy it. And I had a place to put it, I definitely buy it. That game meant so much to me as a kid. And to be honest, I probably pumped that much money into it back in the day too. So
someone mentioned
Galaxian.
Which one?
Galaxian.
Wow.
Or Galaga. I guess it's the same
Galaga.
thing.
Wow.
Love Galaga. Paperboy was a big one too. I like the handlebars, throwing the papers at the houses. Paperboy was a fun one too.
Well, someone mentioned
2600. So
right.
I was a big Atari 2600 fan growing up. I was a huge fan of Atari 2600. In fact, I still have one. So, I played that thing until I burned out the adapter.
I think to this day, though, the one that still takes probably some of the most quarters is air hockey.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty unbeatable with it, and it drives everybody insane.
I don't know how to play that game. If ever I get a shot on you, it's super lucky. I'm just slapping it around. I'll score on me just as much as I'll score on you.
I'm always afraid to play because like I hit it so hard. Like I messed my knuckles up playing it. They've now upgraded to like it covers your knuckles a lot better now.
Okay.
Takes the thrill out of it.
That's my next question. Okay, so you dominate at air hockey. Is there a little game like that you dominate? Like for me, foosball. I am pretty rock awesome at. Now I haven't played in a long time, so that may have changed. But back in the day, I could beat you at foosball. 2 against 1, bring it.
Real quick, because someone mentioned Monopoly earlier, I have this one.
Oh, Spider-Man Monopoly. Come on.
It was actually in my parents' attic for a few years. I think they bought it for me when I was a kid, so I never played it.
So you have the king of air hockey down here. I was good at that. Look at that. Foursquare. Oh,
Foursquare. Nation Ball is my favorite. I love Nation Ball.
Wow. Talk about player elimination from back in the day.
Yeah. You can hit the big old ball. Yeah. Wow. You can't do that anymore.
Oh, in my school, I used to rock a tetherball, man.
Oh, tetherball.
I was really good at.
My wife actually told me that she used to, when we were dating at the time, she said, like, I'm the air hockey champion. And then she met me.
And said, well, if I can't beat him, I'll marry him.
That's it.
And that, kids, is how I met your mother.
Bernardo, is there a little game like that carnival game you're good at?
Oh man. Yeah, I was never that great at air hockey, but I did love to play it. Foosball I sucked at.
I wasn't good at foosball. Foosball's not my thing.
Maybe pool. I really don't know. Pool I'm not terrible at, but I don't know. I mean, if I went back to
I see
arcade
you being good at the
games,
basketball games. That's what I see you being good
Oh
at.
yeah, I like the.
Fair.
Basketball
No, I'm
games?
not. I met
No?
someone that's good at that, so I'm not. No. But Street Fighter, if we're going back to arcade Street Fighter, I'm pretty unstoppable at the original arcade setup. Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I sucked at that game.
They recently at my mall, at one of the malls I heard, they put in the Jurassic Park arcade game where it's like you're inside of a Jeep and everything and you're just like shooting.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Dave and Buster's, I think.
You know what? I think there's one in our mall too, or there used to be. I wonder if they're just bringing those back. What's your favorite Marvel comic cover?
Well, this one's one of mine. I like that design of Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I like Todd McFarlane, but if it's not Todd McFarlane, I like Alex Ross. So
Todd McFarlane.
I don't. Probably the most iconic for me is the Bane Batman, the one where he's breaking his back.
yeah,
I was big in the '90s of comic books, and that cover just was like, oh, meant a lot.
Batman, it's DC, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because it has to be. Oh, he said Marvel. He did say Marvel.
I also like this Ghost Rider one.
I don't know. I don't know Marvel as well.
Spawn isn't Marvel, is it?
I don't think so.
That's a nice one.
No, that might be EC.
Spawn is Image.
I don't know. My dad would be the one to ask about comics.
Floor hockey. Hey, no. Bernardo was good at the floor is lava game.
Yeah, I'm really good at that one. We won't
My
talk
favorite-
about that. I played that at Walmart.
My favorite
Today.
my favorite game to play was in like gym, like in school, was dodgeball, and I got so into it that I actually tried to dive away from like being hit, and I hit the tile floor, and to this day I still have that chipped tooth filled in because of that.
Oh, no.
I was decent at basketball. I remember for a summer camp, I got picked first. And I'd never been picked first in anything. I was like, whoa, because there was a kid that was a little bit better than me, and I thought he was going to go first. I thought I was going to go second, but they drafted me first, and
Wow.
that's so. I
tall
used
now?
to be decent. Used to be decent at basketball.
I like kickball. I like kickball. It's like baseball, but it's just kicking a ball.
I remember kickball. Yeah, I wish I was good at baseball, but that ball hit me more than I hit it. But I wish I was good because baseball is one of my favorite sports. I sucked at it though.
Yeah, I was that.
Handball was always a good. That was always a sport too. I don't even really call that a sport, but
When it came to baseball, I was that type of kid that got put out in the outfield because I didn't throw straight, but then your parents try to cheer you up by saying, oh, it's just because you have a strong arm.
That's right. Yeah,
Gets him every time.
every time. Anything drawn by Dave Dorman, Nico, I'd say there. This one, favorite Ghost Rider. Is there anyone else but Johnny Blaze? I know there is, but to me, it's
there's-
Johnny Blaze and nothing.
There's Dan Ketch. He was the second one. And there's that guy, Robbie Reyes, I think his name is. He's from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show.
No,
He's the one with the car, not the motorcycle, but I'd probably say Johnny Blaze.
and I didn't like that at all. That's when I stopped Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for a second time.
Oh, really?
I hated their portrayal of Ghost Rider.
Yeah, it looked like instead of like the guy's skull, it looked like a fiery skull helmet formed over him. But I don't know. I mean,
It looked awful, is what it looked like.
Yeah, I'm more of a. I like Johnny Blaze, but if I would have to say a second one, it would be Dan Ketch. But Dan Ketch, I remember only seeing on the Incredible Hulk cartoon show that came on. So.
Johnny, one day I want you to come on the stream, brother. I'd love to have you. I'd love to have you.
man.
There it is. That skull up cartoon.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? How about favorite bounty hunter that's not named Boba Fett?
I was
Oh,
gonna
favorite.
say dog.
Dog, exactly. I was just gonna say the same thing.
Dog the bounty hunter.
That's a fair question. That's a fair answer there.
Yeah, dog, man.
Dog,
How about-
the bounty hunter. There you go.
How about Ghost Rider? He's the Devil's bounty hunter.
Right. I was always a Forlom fan when I was a kid. I had his action figure, and I always thought he was more. I thought he was cooler than Boba Fett.
So, serious question. After rewatching the Star Wars films, I don't recollect them ever calling him Boba Fett. Is there a film that they physically say his name?
Return of the Jedi.
Really? Okay.
It's when
Han
Han.
can't see.
Yeah, and
and
Han
he's
almost
Boba
knocks.
Fett, Boba Fett, and then
Boba Fett.
actually knocks.
Okay. Just one scene then?
Yeah, that's the only time I ever remember them.
Okay, because I could have easily missed one scene because I was like, they mentioned another one and I can't remember it for the life of me. It was another popular bounty hunter. It was in the game. It's actually
Ray
in Star
Blitz.
Wars Epic Duel.
We did it earlier. We did it earlier. This is the Nightcap afterwards.
Matt's doing a double header tonight.
Dingar. Do I have Benny's email?
The insane man.
Do y'all have it?
Dun, 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 dun,
don't.
No, I don't have any.
No. I think he might
He's
have.
the man.
Was he in the other email? No, maybe.
I can't remember. Hold on, Benny. Let me see if I want to
then,
say.
And I looked it up. Changes Constant is a part of the IDW series.
Oh, okay.
Super good. I
I
backed their new game using the same system called the animated series for Batman, which is really cool. And I added the TMNT all in because they let me do it because I have a problem. Thanks,
Nice.
Matt.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
My wife bought me for our anniversary recently the Impractical Jokers game.
How is that?
I haven't played it yet. I'm really wanting to. Like, I'm wanting to get within a group of people though, so we can play it. And I think you have to play it in public. Like, and they give you like, okay, you have to go. I could be wrong, but it seems like you have to like go up to this random person, just say something, kind of like they do in the show or something. You know.
Oh God, that could get out of hand. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
you gotta no kidding.
I'm down for it. I kind of want to.
I'm just excited. This is the first time I've seen Bernardo without his pink Hawaiian shirt. I mean, this is cool. This is
Very
pretty awesome.
rare. Very rare.
It is
I
rare.
had to leave the island for a while, guys. I had to work on my health, get back on track. Exercise.
Exactly. I'm glad he's better.
Hold on, Benny. If you're still watching, I don't have your contact information, but I'll get with you and we'll have you on sometime.
Have y'all seen this?
Undertow.
Too Many Bones.
Hold on. I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
This is a standalone expansion. They actually had it at my used game shop for $40. So this game, it's brand new. This game retails for $80. 80 close to 90 if I'm not mistaken. And I've been wanting to play it for a while. I just didn't want to make a big investment because the base game is like over $100. And if you're like me and you want all in, that costs about $1,000 aftermarket. I'm not that crazy.
One of Matt's reviews actually brought some nostalgia for me, and that was for the '98 Godzilla film because I remember owning that game and playing it.
I love Godzilla growing up, especially Baby Godzilla, which everyone hates. Forget those people. Okay.
He did that review, and I'm just like, oh, I remember playing that game where you had this like you get the Play-Doh and smash and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Benny, go ahead and email me.
Oh, did I show you guys this? So when I'm working on the podcast stuff now.
For me, not really. All right, no. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Girl.
Oh, he's got the Home Alone too. All right.
Yeah, it
Howdy
matches
do.
the color of his shirt. So when I do the podcast, it's gonna be a lot of fun to use.
Cool.
Please just go, howdy do. This is Peter McAllister, the father. You know.
So great. Oh, love that thing.
Older. I forgot it says that. I'll find that.
Yeah.
Jamie just reviewed the Mr. Rogers Neighborhood game, one I've seen and I've always wanted to see played. I was like, that's kind of neat. I wanted to know because it looks good. I just wonder, is that artwork from the new Mr. Rogers? The artwork confuses me because why couldn't they do something a little bit more? I mean, I guess taking pictures of the characters would have been creepy, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Because there is didn't the little tiger get his own little series now? Isn't he a cartoon now or something?
I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't seen it.
I mean, I just see books and stuff on him.
characters.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that I was like, oh, can you show that again, Jamie? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
What is this?
And you got X the Owl. I remembered him the most. Remember X the Owl he used to put on his show?
I remember the Owl, King Friday.
King Friday.
Yeah.
I never grew up watching.
Trolley, of course.
Yeah, there's King Friday. There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hold back up to King.
Oh, I'm sorry. Whoop. All right. There he is. King Friday the 13th. There he is.
Hell to the King, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the tiger. The Daniel striped tiger.
Daniel. And see, Daniel's the one that has a little cartoon. I'm thinking that's what they're getting it off of.
Maybe.
I don't know. I thought it was odd to have that kind of artwork on Mr. Rogers' game. I mean, it's not that it's bad.
Yeah.
Never seen an episode, guys. I was neglected.
Small time.
Yeah, I grew up on that in Sesame Street big time. I was a big Sesame Street fan growing up.
In Barney.
Official Raid Blitz, I answered your question in the live Q&A, but you have like Rogue Planet, you have Jedi Apprentice, you have Jedi Quest, you have Labyrinth of Evil, you have Approaching Storm. There's a lot of Anakin books to check out. Yeah, they had plenty with them back. Of course, they're all prequel books, but yeah, they have plenty of them out there. So I don't know if anyone saw Jamie's video from the day, but the dude, was it today you posted it?
Oh,
the dude had Hell Rail.
Hell Rail.
Tell him what the theme is.
Here it is. I got it right here.
Hold on, I gotta show this.
Yeah, it's called Hell Rail.
Oh.
What you're doing is you're picking up people's souls with a train and bring them to hell. And I didn't realize that when I bought the game. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Does it come with a knife and a bucket to pour your blood, your offerings?
Hey, Adam. Next game night, just pick that out and say, "Hey, we're gonna play this today."
Bring it to church on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it says the player who delivers the most souls of the damned to their proper circle of hell wins and is spared bathing in lakes of fire for one more day.
Oh, no.
You know,
all right.
I just saw the box and I like the artwork on it. I'm like, hey, why not? Then I started looking into it. I'm like, oh crap.
Why not? I worship Satan.
Yeah.
Jamie's there on board game night. Okay, I'm playing Beelzebub. Who are you? It's great, man. I really do hope you review that one. The theme alone, man. Theme alone gets me.
Matt's gonna go and buy it.
There's only one Christian game in my collection. I did have commissions, but I gave it away to Norm, and it was good. It's just that it's a really smart co-op game because it's the only co-op game that you have to roll a dice. If you roll low, you can't talk to each other. Remember, that's the whole thing about co-op games. They can be, really, it's co-op. You're talking to each other. But if you can't speak to each other, it makes it hard. And we've lost some wild games because of that. But I had to trade it away because the no talking rule, no one will obey it. They'll go, they'll try to point at that. I say, no, because it's funny because, sometimes when you're looking at the board, you don't see everything that other people see. And that's what a co-op's there for. And so we lost the game. We had the game won. And what I made up a rule that if we rolled low, you had to leave the room and let that other person move all the pieces and then call us back when he's ready. Well, this kid was not paying attention during the game. It was his turn. He rolled low. We all walked out of the room. We came back. All he had to do was move one missionary to the last land and we would have won. He didn't know that. He didn't push him there. He didn't see him. And we lost. That was the last round. We lost the game. We're like, what did you do? No one told me. I said, we can't talk to you, doofus. But like I said, for a co-op game, very unique. The other one I have is Kings of Israel, which I really enjoyed.
Oh, did you hop on the island? You lose Wi-Fi?
Uh-oh.
Did I go out?
There it is.
But it was that's a really good one too. It's kind of like Pandemic, but it has a few extra. It has other things to make it harder. It has a thief that can steal stuff from you if he lands on you. Has these false prophets who go around putting sand cubes on the board to make the game a little bit harder. But it is a lot of fun.
A friend of mine just opened a board game store out here in Oklahoma, and he actually posted Pandemic on his Facebook page. You know, he said something like just like too soon or something, like I don't know.
Oh, so many memes about Pandemic when everything happened.
Yeah.
You know what? I've oh, there it is. Thank you, Vinny. I got you, buddy. All right.
It's upstairs.
No. What was I saying? No. We've only played Pandemic once. I thought that game would be requested by everyone.
I've never played it.
Oh, by the way, we lost horribly. We've gotten to where we're so good at the game, we rarely lose. So what I started doing is I have all the expansions, right? The base game expansions. We always play with the purple mutated disease. We always play in the lab because I think in the lab is such a good expansion. So the way that you cure diseases is a lot cooler in the lab than just going to a CDC building just playing cards. You know, mixing up the form is really good. But we started mixing in State of Emergency on top of it all, and it's impossible to beat. I love it though because we're finally losing, but we just got so good. We just knew. Vinny, I sent you an email. You should have it. But to be honest, the game's only been played once. I thought that game would get requested a whole lot. In fact, my nephews were here, and I let my nephews go in and pick. You know what they pick? All the gamey games, like they love Tumbling Dice. They love Coconuts. They love Garbage
so good.
Can.
Coconuts is great.
Matt, have you ever seen How I Met Your Mother? I'm just asking because there's a character. Her dad is trying to be a famous board game inventor.
No, I've never.
Oh yeah.
No.
And
so many bad games.
Yeah, he created this one game that was called Shoplifting, and then he was at a board game convention, and someone was calling him out on it. He's like, for the last time, just like shoplifting does not promote crime; it celebrates it.
That's funny.
Look at this.
All right, hold on,
I
Vinny.
showed Matt this one. Let me show you guys this.
Jumanji.
It's a movie prop for it.
Oh, nice.
It looks just like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're showing that off. Hold on.
Oh, even got the little compartment with the little chair. Oh, that's pretty
Look,
cool.
look.
Is it magnetized? Oh my gosh.
I was just gonna say, is it magnetized? Yeah. That is so cool. Look at that, just like the movie.
Made by the original prop creator. One of them. I think it's his son.
Now we just need the bongos in the background. Boom, boom,
He even aged. Done.
Oh, you California too?
Magnetic. This lights up. It makes the drum noise, but I don't have batteries in it currently.
Oh, you type of fire. Yeah, we're all about the fires down here today.
Hey, Tabletop, can you do me a favor? Actually, can you do us all a favor? Can you finish the game, call out Jumanji, and stop all the craziness going on in the world, please?
You know, I've been trying. I lost a lot.
God, no kidding.
I know he opened the box and at the beginning of the year, read about it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
The
It's
Hornets
crazy. It's
got
insane.
me, and I lost the game.
It's
from
like
here.
Vinny.
Oh my goodness.
Now it's a party.
There is the man.
How y'all doing?
I had to do it.
Quick! I'm in the board game room. What a great way to meet everybody. How you all doing? Good?
Yeah, there you.
Good.
Hey,
Oh,
Vinny.
man. Yeah. I've been busy too a lot, but it's nice to see you all.
Yeah, this
Me
is
too.
a board game stream. That's why we have 12 instead of 34 people watching.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
Folks,
Sounds
you gotta
pretty
check out the insane board gamer. I think you crossed 100 subscribers, didn't I see that?
I think he did. I noticed
Both of
that.
y'all
too.
did, actually.
I think I got like 120 or something like that. 121.
That's good. That's good.
Killing it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm proud. I'm happy
if you look
about
at
it.
the ratio of output in videos, Vinny puts out, Bernardo puts out
Multiples.
one video for every 50 that Vinny puts out. That's the kind of ratio we're looking at here.
Well, Matt. Well.
I don't know.
Put
To
one
be
team
honest with
game.
you, I don't even pay attention to any of things like that. Like I just put the games out. I come home from work, and it's like my escape from everything. I just put the games out. That's it. I bust out the games. It's like because I used to perform a lot with the bands and stuff on stage. So ever since COVID-19 and everything, there hasn't been any shows or anything. And I've always been trying to get my games on the air, on YouTube and stuff, for about a couple of years. But I'm not too computer swift, so I'm learning the ropes now. I finally joined the 21st century. So, but other than that, that's it. I've been busting out some games and everything, and just having fun doing it. Meet new friends, and it's just really cool. I'm really happy, to meet everybody tonight, and then get involved in the board game scene.
Let me be the pitch man for all the channels that I have focused on here tonight, because they're smaller channels, folks, but they're very underrated. If you care anything about vintage board games, we'll start with Insane Board Game Freak. He has it all. He has, when I think surely he doesn't have this game, you show it out there like you've had it this whole time. Games I've never even heard of before, he has out there, and it's just really awesome to see this. And I'm always distracted by what's in your background. You have there was one, I can't remember which review it was, but you switched your angle. And I was like, oh, there's new pictures of games. And I just had to just keep looking at the games. Rewind. I seriously had to go back and watch the video again, because I missed it the first time just because I was so enamored with what's in his background. But so vintage games is his deal, and he does a lot of those just fun games. You have family games, kids games. You want to do, you gotta check that out. Jamie, the board game man, does the same thing with a lot of vintage games. He does a short playthrough. I've told Jamie this. He knows what I like about his channel. It's one of the first ones he ever did. He did a Winnie the Pooh game. And I was
him and Bernie, man, they're great.
Too.
Well, I watched it because I felt sorry for Jamie for having to review Winnie the Pooh. And then after a while, I realized, oh, what a unique concept. You take coins, little plastic coins, out of a bag, and it's kind of like Candyland, except your bag, you're pulling coins from a bag. I was like, well, that's different. But then he does a short playthrough of how things work. And that's really not, I don't have the patience to do that. So that's a good reason why. I mean, this is all the reason why I subscribe to you on watching channels. Bernardo from Tabletop Island, I just like it because I never get bombarded from a new video coming out from him. It's like once a blue moon or something. I think Haley's Comet will come next before he comes up with. But the thing is, though, I get these texts from Bernardo like, dude, I just got this game. Yes, I know you just got a game, dude, but we're never gonna see it play. We're never gonna see it play. But then we'll get on and we talk a lot, Bernardo and I do. And so, but the thing is, he'll show me this game. When are you gonna play him? Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to it. The dude sits on a treasure chest And just
blame Luke. He's like, dude, I found the next new game no one's ever reviewed, and I'm like, this looks stupid.
No, Luke's an enabler. Luke's the poofy little devil that pops up on your shoulder and goes, "Have you heard about this game? It's really good. You should get it sometime." Hi, I'm Luke.
No,
I love it.
He'll say it like this. He'll be like, Bernardo, I have a game for you, and I have it on my list to buy. I think it's good, and then I'll buy it. He was like, "I'm gonna wait for your review." God damn you!
Well, then he's gonna be old and dead by the time he gets around to reviewing these games. I swear, there's so many awesome games that Bernardo.
I talk to y'all when I play them. I just haven't had videos. That's why I do the best games played monthly, is because there's so many rare games I want people to go out and get early before I get to my review. There's timing for it. Like my horror games, I have some of the sickest horror games that YouTube's never seen, and it has to be Halloween. It has to be for October.
But
for almost a year.
To be fair, yours are the highest produced. You have a little bit of talent. You and Luke both from Down from the Attic have a lot of talent, and so I really appreciate that. Now, speaking of no talent, we have Adam. No, I'm kidding. Adam does a lot of haul videos.
Yeah, they really do.
The book reviews is what I'm looking at. There's one, he kind of split it off into a separate channel, but I really like the idea of it. It's called Paperback Movies. Is that correct?
Paper Movies, yeah.
Paper Movies. And it's them reviewing the book of the movie. And I never thought that would be interesting to me, but I love each and every episode.
That's pretty cool, actually.
People always talk about the books being better, but never really go into
I didn't think that they were that different. But then they'll talk about
here's what they did
in the movie, here's what they did in the novel. I'm going, really? I just love that. Okay.
Yeah, we want to talk about the movie.
Stephen King's
we
a
want to
big
talk about
one.
the movie with the book, but we never talk about the book with the movie. I like that.
Yeah.
Stephen King does a lot of big changes.
Ron D, jigsaw puzzles. Anyone into them?
I like them. I mean, I have a couple of them hanging in my daughter's room, like Disney ones. So
my wife and I worked on one when we were newlyweds. She had it was really hard. It was Marilyn Monroe, black and white, in a big black flowing dress, but all white at the top and black at the bottom. It took us forever to put the puzzle together, and when we did, we left it on the coffee table for months. Like, don't touch it. And we folded it all into a box. I just recently found it again. She's like, "Do you want to do it again?" I was like, "Yeah." And so this is a few years later. We put it together. Some pieces are missing now. How? I don't know. Because we put everything in that box, but now pieces are missing, and it drives me nuts. She doesn't want to throw it away. I want to throw it because when a piece is missing, is it worth keeping the box anymore?
Nah, it's not worth it.
Nope.
Yeah. But I haven't put together a jigsaw puzzle in forever. But I remember there's an icebreaker we used to do it on one of my classes where we got everything, the Dollar Tree little $250 or $100 puzzle pieces, and we go in teams, and they had to complete the puzzle, see who did it the fastest.
Thomas Kincaid, I know, just released some DC ones. Like it has like the Death of Superman and has like Batman in one of them. And
man, I keep forgetting about him, but he is a fantastic artist. He's got some beautiful artwork. You'll see the Thomas Kincaid calendars every year. It doesn't matter. I know, and that's the other thing. As good as he is, you know his artwork. You know Thomas Kincaid when you see him.
Oh yeah, it's a big giveaway.
Here's one. We'll start with Vinny. Vinny, do you have a favorite horror film?
I'm not really into horror movies, but I mean, I used to watch a lot of them when I was a kid. My friends, so I'd have to say a lot of Friday the 13th and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That's
Freddy Krueger, I wasn't really into, but then there was like a lot of obscure movies like Slugs, Dolls, Friday Night Horror or something like that. There was High School Horror. Yeah, High School Horror High or something like that, with the cheerleader skeleton on the cover, stuff like that. Then I watched like a lot of Charles Bronson movies, but those aren't horror, but
I love him.
Now it is.
Death Wish, baby.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Bernardo?
I love horror. It's my favorite genre of all time. Favorite.
So are you saying we may see some activity in October on your channel?
Oh, every day of that entire month will not be late, even if.
Wait, can you repeat that again?
Every day for the entire month, a new video is coming out, and it's going to be a lot of horror stuff, like making treats, a lot of cool stuff. I got a lot planned. But horror movie, surprisingly, my favorite movie is Creepshow. I love all the slashers. I love all the classics. But Creepshow is, I love anthology films.
Yeah, Creepshow is good.
Tales from the Crypt. It's my second favorite series of all time, and Creepshow is awesome.
Well, Critters, right? Critters or Tremors?
That's a good one because it used in-camera effects. Critters was actually a very impressive film to pull off, even though it's cheesy. It's cost a lot of money now. No
Puppet Master.
Oh, Puppet Master.
Puppet Master.
Yeah.
Man. Scared me when I saw it as a kid. Jamie?
Well, if you've seen my Jamie on Scene episodes, I think you would know which horror movie I like the best. It's Michael Myers and Halloween. I've actually gone on
location. Cool, man.
I've already told Jamie this. If I ever go out his way, my wife insists that he pack us in the truck and he's got to take us to all. I said, Megan, those aren't next door to him. They're all there. He has to go, out of his way. She's like, I want to go see this and this and this. Yeah. I mean, you found that the hedges are still there.
The hedge from Halloween is still there. Yes,
that's crazy.
Wow, nuts over that. And then I was flipping past one of them, Father of the Bride, and I forget. What's that one? I said, oh, this is Father of the Bride. House. She went, go back.
I need to see the Peach Pit, Jamie.
I know. I want to do that for you. I was going to actually say this, especially for Bernardo. Yeah, I know. I need to make it to Beverly Hills. That's kind of ways up there, but yeah, I need to make it. It is still there. The Peach Pit's still there, and
but my wife every year wants to watch the Halloween movie. In fact, this year we didn't watch it last year. This year we may sit down and watch it because I don't want to watch the same movie every year.
Yeah.
Most of the time there is a Christmas movie, of course. I always watch every year, but
a Christmas
every other year we try to switch out Christmas movies and. Even though I'll be honest, it's kind of hard to avoid not watching Muppet Christmas Carol and Christmas because I think that's probably one of the best Christmas movies of all time at this point.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, it's tradition.
Wow.
It's on Disney Plus.
Okay, so before I get to that, Adam, that's hard.
Before I answer that, I was going to say in October on Paper Movies, we're actually doing a review of the 2018 novelization to Halloween, the one that came out a couple of years ago. I liked all that was mentioned too.
Thanks for plugging your channel and my channel. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Subscribe in the link down below.
Yeah. I remember all those that were just mentioned, like Tales from the Crypt and everything. I like Halloween. I'm kind of more of I grew up with them. I like the Universal monster films, like Frankenstein, Wolfman.
Yeah, you can't beat that, man. It's classic.
And Dracula. And
look at that.
Yeah, these are all the DVDs. It has all the other, Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. This came out when Van Helsing came out, so.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Bela Lugosi.
That's cool.
The Mummy in there?
So what?
Is the Mummy in there? Mummy was a part of them, right?
No, I think it was supposed to be to promote Van Helsing, and it had Frankenstein, Dracula, and the Wolfman in it. So I guess that's why they did it.
Boris Karloff,
Sleepaway Camp, I think, is the one that scared me the most.
That's right.
That's the one that
Sleepaway Camp.
I hate that movie. My wife loves Sleepaway Camp. She loves Sleepaway. Which she watched 2 and 3 and whatever because the original actors came back for the third one or the fourth one later on.
Fourth one,
something like that. Yeah.
Fourth one, yeah. So we watched all the Sleep because she loved the first one and we watched all of the other ones. I can't stand those movies. My wife absolutely loves Sleepaway Camp. She loves it. For me, I'm talking about things that scared me. Hold on, let me make sure. There are 3 movies that have been the scariest movies I've ever seen. And one everyone's going to laugh at, but it was really scary back in the day for me. The Blair Witch Project.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah.
I first came in the theater, you didn't know it was fake.
Found footage. But that was the first time we'd seen found footage before.
Yeah.
And if you've ever been lost in the woods.
I don't know. I don't believe it.
That's scary. If you've been lost in the woods before. So I
thought Charlie Brown's Halloween was scary.
I know. He always got a rock.
I still wait for the Great Pumpkin every night to rise from the past. Anyway,
nice.
But the second movie,
you're on the roof banging on the pots and stuff.
There you go. The second movie that that scared me so bad is Conjuring.
Oh.
Really, these are all newer movies,
That's
but
fair.
really scary. I mean, I was like, wow, it's so good because there's one scene where the girl is almost, her lips quivering, she's about to cry, and she went, there's someone behind, and she's whispering, there's someone behind you. He's right there. She's like, I don't see anyone. It's a dark corner, and suddenly the door slams, and they all scream, and you never see it. But the thing is, though, you don't have to see the monster to be scared by it. And I was like, man, that is frightening. I was frightened of a dark corner for crying out loud. And then the third one that really, it was the only time I've ever had to sleep with the lights on. And I was mid-20s back then. And that was Grudge, the Grudge movie. And I was mad at myself. I got out of bed. Look, because, there's that scene where she's underneath the covers going, ah. I was like, I remember I was mad. I flipped on the lights, went, grown man have to sit with the lights on. I was mad at myself. And the next day, my buddy wanted to go up in the attic with me. He wanted me to go up in the attic with him. I was like, dude, I'm sorry. I just saw The Grudge. I'm freaked out of attics too right now. I hate myself with this. He started laughing. He said, you serious? I went, yes, I know, and I know that's stupid. I said, but the movie scared me, and it's very rare the movie. But I love scary movies too. I'm the same thing. Like there's another one that's what's it called? Is it Don't Speak? Is that what it's called?
Oh, yeah.
Don't Breathe.
No. The one with the lady who's a mannequin or something. Dead Silence.
Oh, yeah.
We rented that movie 3 times before I said, what the heck? I need to buy this movie, and I just saw it again. Early this year, me and my sister. No, it was last Halloween. Me and my sister came over and said, "Let's watch Dead Silence again." And so we did. We loved that. No, my nephews, and we watched that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. I thought Ernest Scared Shitless was pretty funny. Scary.
See, The Exorcist to me was weird when she was going downstairs. That kind of freaked me out.
That's a freaky one. My wife won't watch that. She can't stand
I
it.
didn't care for that one. I feel like it took too long to get to what I expect in a
I
horror
agree.
movie.
It took a while to finally get going. I agree with that.
What's
And there's some. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say what surprisingly scared me when I first saw it, like many years ago, was an American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's
Oh
a good
wow.
movie.
Yo, that's a good one. When I was a kid, I couldn't sleep.
I know that werewolf was like
The first one.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like the design of the wolf and everything, and it's just like it was horrible. Like I was just like,
All the movies that Benny's been talking about got me thinking, because those are the movies that you used to go by your old video store and you'd rent, as kids and stuff, because you'd see all the old slasher.
The good old days.
One of those videos I got, Benny, that I still remember today was Pumpkinhead. I just rewatched it.
Yeah.
With
I remember that.
wasn't it Bishop from Aliens? Lance, whatever. But yeah, that was, and of course Rob D mentioning.
But you gotta remember too, most of the characteristics and makeups of the characters back in the day was all like real material, like real rubber, which was like skin, the makeup, the fur for the hair for the werewolf and stuff. Everything was real material, so it looked so real. It wasn't computer graphics. Like you can't tell, you could tell a difference. And
you look at John Carpenter.
Made it scarier.
You look at John Carpenter's The Thing. It still holds up.
Yeah,
It's a good movie.
definitely.
yeah, that werewolf transformation scene was like,
oh yeah,
it was classic. And I saw like a behind the scene thing where they had like actual scary music composed to that, and I was just like, I'm kind of glad they stuck with Blue Moon because it was like icing on the cake for that scene,
May I suggest another werewolf movie to you?
Michael Jackson Thriller.
That they did not use CGI for. It came out in the mid 2000s, but they didn't use CGI. They went with wolf costumes. Dog Soldiers.
I've heard of that.
I've not seen that. I've never heard of that, actually.
It's very underrated, and I believe it came out in 2005, but it is because they used real costumes and makeup, it really looks good. And they're really freaky when you get to see a full body shot of them, because they had them on these stilts, and they had to wear them like high heels. Their foot had to go in like a high heel, so they had trouble walking, and they were struggling with stilts. So what they did is to balance themselves, they stuck out their hands and kind of held onto the ceilings and the wall. But it looked really cool because it looks like they're scraping their fingernails across the floor. But really, what they're doing is trying to balance themselves when they stumble. But the director just used that footage to make them. And it's very rare that you get to see the full body because they were always stumbling around. But those few shots look super creepy when you finally see them all, kind of slowly ankling through there. But it's really, like I said, they use real makeup, real costumes, and just like we talked about American Werewolf for London, which looks excellent.
Did y'all know they used a costume in Cujo? I know that was random, but I was thinking about that. There was a dog costume, a person in a dog costume for the movie Cujo. I never knew that. I just found that out recently, and there's a picture of the dude taking the costume. I was like, what is going on? That is crazy. Why? They didn't even need it. Didn't even make sense to have that, but that's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of those horror movies, I lost my appetite. Sometimes I still lose my appetite. I'll be having steak for dinner or something like that, whatever. Nah, I'll pass. How about a slice of pizza? The Freddy Krueger part with the meatballs? No, maybe tomorrow. So, so many times I'm eating cold cut sandwiches too, for lunch the next day or something like that at camp. And I would think about sleepaway camp and everything, because your imagination just goes, But I don't know. There was another movie called Parents, and the kids' parents were the father was the butcher. He was the one hacking up all the people around town, and the kid found out. And at the end, it just ends like this: the kid's about to have dinner with his parents, and his folks are just like staring at him like cannibals, like they're gonna have him for dinner, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I mean that movie is badass, man. But it was pretty good. It was all right. Then there was another movie with some guy in an electric chair or something like that. I don't know. And then Slumber Party was cool. That guy with the guitar, and he had a drill attached to it. And then his sister was having her friends over and stuff, and he was going after them. That was sick.
We did a watch along of Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
Yeah, I remember that too.
The famous Garbage Day, where he just like shoots someone, like just taking out their garbage.
Nice. I know, right? It's like your last time to go take out the garbage. It's like, no, it's your turn to take out the garbage tonight, right?
Can y'all still see me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, everything froze up on me, so at least it's still running.
Game for y'all too.
Oh, nice.
That's a cool game, man. Where'd you get that? It's awesome.
This is a great game. Actually,
what game are we looking at?
This game's been out of print for a very, very long while. They never released it officially to the U.S. Because there was some deal that got pulled out. But it's Star Wars, a Carcassonne. And you actually battle for the galaxy. So if you end up taking like a section like Carcassonne that you do, I believe it's the city area. If your city ever connects with someone else, you have to fight them for it because you can't both own it, which is tight. I love it. I love it. And the expansion has the guy people probably hate, but
wow.
Throw in the extras. But.
Now, how new is that? That just came out?
Oh no, that's it. It never really got released, to be honest with you. It had a foreign release, and that was kind of it. This game came out in...
It was a special island release.
Yeah, this was, I believe, initially a German game. Yeah. Yep, initially a German game. It came out in, I want to say, 2016. But, again, it never really got
fairly new.
A U.S. release.
Yeah. Yes, Mia.
That's cool because Carcassonne, they come out with a lot of different themed stuff, like almost like Monopoly with like different themes and stuff. Life.
Yeah.
So,
what you doing?
Carcassonne's all right. I don't really like the original because everyone.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it either. I got this one right here. I got the Traders and Builders, and I got this, and I got them both at a thrift shop. Jamie, I got the Savers store 2 out by me. So I used to, I was the weirdo going around with the shopping cart. I set them up as a station, and then I grab all the games that I want to look at to see if they're complete. And then everybody's like looking at me and stuff. So, but I don't pay any mind to them, But it's just funny, But like, I check out.
You have to go through them. You have to go through it in the thrift store.
Yeah, you got even. I bring batteries with me and screwdrivers, to like see if they work and stuff, So
you're next level.
Wow, I don't even do that. Wow, I'm impressed. What I like about Savers is the Savers, they use a rubber band. Goodwill, they sit there and let's do packing tape, and I'm like, don't do that to the box.
I know that. I hate that.
Crazy.
They use the packing tape. I'm like,
Goodwill does it all the time. I'm like, you idiots, But then Savers, they just put a rubber band around it. I'm like, thank you. I can just do it, and I can open it up.
I know it's very frazzling, but with the tape, it sucks though because you gotta take the tape off when you get home from the top of the box.
Good luck.
But bring a razor blade with you and just cut the top, like the seam over here.
Yeah.
You just like it's not coming on the screen, but anyway, you know what I mean. Like you just in between the opening and the bottom of the box, just go in between it with the razor blade and just cut around it. I don't care what anybody says. I just go back at them. I say, look, I gotta see if this is complete because why is it fair that you guys sell me a game that's incomplete, and then you're making money off of me? Well, that ain't right. So they look at me like, yeah, he's right.
I prop it up right on the shelf. I'm sitting there looking through it. I don't care. No, if there's no room, I'll go to the front. One of the empty. I'm like, do you mind if I open this? Oh yeah, go ahead. They never just seem to have a problem. The guy
they're usually cool about it.
Yeah, they're cool. There's a guy I went 2 days ago. We saw. I mentioned it in the video I did. The guy he had his niece hired over at the Savers by him so he can get half off everything. I'm like, well, no wonder why I go to that store. I can never find anything. Yeah, he actually. My niece can. She has a job. You want to, yeah. So everything comes in and she gets half off on everything, all the board games. I'm like, that's how you have a garage full of games in here. Yeah, he gets them all half price.
I see. In the comments, Matt lost internet, and he's like, now I'm watching my own channel.
Nice.
Yeah, he's like, my channel has gone rogue.
Hi, Matt. Nice.
Rise of the Machines.
Matt's gone?
Rise.
Should I surprise him with a special guest, my alter ego of the TV show? All right, fine. You got it.
Oh, man. Now we lost Vinny. Now we got a fan. Interesting stuff.
This is hilarious. We literally.
I'm glad my Savers finally opened. My Savers have been closed out here. My state, of course, is California. We're one of the last ones to open down here.
From the board game room. It's actually from Matt Wilkins' room, or anywhere on YouTube. It's the Insane Board Game Freak Show with your host, me, the Insane Board Game Freak. Where the hell is my hat?
Oh no! Insane has taken over.
Well, we got to at least leave off where he left. So today we're going to be talking about the New Jedi Order.
Yeah.
We have issue number 8643. Like, I probably butchered the name. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Insane as
to the board game.
Oh no! New York has taken over.
So have you gotten a chance to play the Jaws game? Have you gotten a chance to get it to the table?
Me?
Yeah, Adam.
I played for a little bit on Easter when I got it, but I was playing with my brother and my nephew, but we had to go because the baby was like tired and everything. So we only got to play part one. Yeah, I know it's a two-parter game, so
yeah, no,
but it was really fun. I enjoyed it.
Super thematic, and my only critique on it is like,
yeah, it's a cool game.
I'll play it once every now and again. It's like rewatching the movie every time I play it. So I don't want to play it too many times back to back, but I enjoy it every time I do, kind of thing. I like it a lot. Ravensburger is just absolutely destroying.
The Wonder Woman game is cool too.
Oh, they made a Wonder Woman one?
I heard it was good.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's a fun game. Like I don't really know how to explain it. You just go like different areas, try to complete your objectives and stuff, and defeat enemies that are trying to defeat you. They're coming after you too. It's a co-op game,
Oh,
so
nice.
yeah, it's fairly fun,
Yeah, we were talking earlier. They made a Godzilla one. What was it called? Clash
Yeah,
of
that
Tokyo?
one's good too.
Oh, nice.
Really
nice.
good. Really good.
What the heck
Matt
is
just
it?
said. Matt just said. So this is what it feels like on the outside looking in. I may have to subscribe to this channel. It's pretty good.
Good.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to Matt.
No,
Wilkins.
no, poo poo.
Yeah,
I'm on
there you
TV. You're not.
Channel's gone rogue.
By the time we're done, Matt's gonna be at like 100 subscribers.
I know.
You're gonna be like, no, we
Cool.
can't handle this.
I was in the middle of reviewing this the Batman Forever card game,
Oh, nice. I think I remember
and
that.
I was I was making something to eat, and I just came over to check up to see how you guys are doing and stuff. And I'm like, oh man, everybody's on TV. I'm like, I gotta get on and talk. I'm like, this is probably my a good time for me to meet everybody. So it was pretty cool. Thanks.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Rob D. And make sure you back the Patreon and buy the merch for this channel.
Sends himself a super chat, gets taxed on the way.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Jeez.
It's like, oh yeah, here's what we can do. It's like, hey everybody, if 100 of you subscribe to Matt Wilkins' channel, he will personally read and review all of the canon books.
Yeah.
No, he won't do that. But
Not for all the Queen games in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
A live viewing of the new trilogy of their movies that everyone hates.
Everyone froze on my side. Is everyone frozen or no?
I'm not
No.
frozen.
No, not really.
Yeah, on my phone, all of a sudden everyone's frozen. Uh-oh.
Matt's
It's
taking over.
glitchy a little bit, but like
Everyone's
for
like,
some
completely
reason the
frozen.
volume's kind of low on my end.
That is so weird.
You know?
Let me see
Mine's
if I
is
can
good
do
on
it
my end.
And I was like, I can hear you guys fine.
Yeah.
Matt's like, so seen any good movies lately?
Have we seen any good movies?
Oh, there we go.
What did I watch?
This is kind of like Matt Wilkins on his channel as like Charlie to Charlie's Angels. You never see him; he's just talking to us.
That's so weird. I wonder
That was what's his name again? Who was that
Something-
character?
Off of Cuckoo's Nest. Do you know what movie I'm talking about?
Yeah, with Jack
Uh-oh.
Nicholson.
Yes. Do you know what the movie's called? Something Cuckoo's Nest. Birds off of Cuckoo's
One
Nest?
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, one flew
Bingo.
over the.
I just watched that. Really good, actually. I was pretty
Yeah.
impressed.
We just lost Jamie too.
Uh-oh. Matt's just taking us out one by one like Agatha Christie. Oh,
It's
no.
like, is this like a serial killer stream, or we're just gonna
know.
start disappearing one by
And
one?
then there were 3.
Well, it's getting close to Halloween, but I didn't think this early. Fair
Can't
enough, the
wait.
stores got all the Halloween stuff out now, and now
should be.
early enough, everybody's being kidnapped now,
Uh-oh.
on this
Well,
YouTube channel.
I'm okay. Oops. Man,
Yeah.
This is the definition question to ask when you tell this.
Wait. Ah! Ah! I'm gone.
I wish we had the capability to pull up chats, so we just start pulling up match chats on the front of the screen. So we got
So,
computer crash.
Bernard, what's your newest thing that you're working on now?
So as everyone has seen, I've taken a little bit of a break. I was like, yo, I'm catching up, and then right when I was about to catch up, I started working out with my best friend. He actually was going through chemotherapy. Just got through remission, which is awesome. Good news we just got.
That's cool.
I've kind of been keeping up working out with him. I'm kind of staying on kind of a health bit here. But
Yeah, you got a regimen going on.
I've been recording. I just haven't really been editing it. So I have about 2 weeks that I'm missing to catch myself up. I just have to edit it. I didn't want to reduce the quality by just trying to rush it out. So I was like, I'm going to take a little bit of a break to myself. I'm still going to catch up because I don't want to take any physical breaks on the channel. But I've also been working on the Halloween series. I want my set built by then. I don't know if it's going to be possible. We'll see. But I have a lot of awesome stuff planned. I'm going to do a video every day of the week for October. That won't be missed because I'm already almost done that, which is pretty cool.
Reviews on games or the commercials that you do?
Reviews on games. There's going to be commercials. There's going to be some horror storytelling based off of a board game that's super rare, which I can't wait to share with everyone. A few of them. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of like really, really rare horror games. I love horror board games, so this is going to be.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Board Game Man is on backstage, but we can't bring him in because only Matt can.
Oh
That
no!
sucks. There's nothing like anybody can do, like, because it's coming from Matt's signal, right, or something.
Yeah, it has to be Matt that brings him in.
Wow,
Yeah.
Matt, and are we going to be the ones to do your first 24-hour stream?
That's just like, well, I made it 18 hours. I got to take my daughter to daycare now. So bye, guys.
Yeah. When I first got on, it was like the Brady Bunch. I'm like,
oh yeah, like,
yeah, like looking around and stuff. But
yeah, just turn your internet on.
the Brady Bunch game is kind of okay, but it's like a party game, you know. I got that at Target like last year or so ago, but it was a pretty good price. I mean, $5, you know, wasn't that bad.
I didn't even know they made one.
Yeah, they had it in clearance, so I'm like, I'll try it out. You know, I mean, wasn't like a lot. So
hey,
there he is. Whoop, there he is.
Did you move the antennas? Are they just?
No. I'm on my cell phone. Yeah, my laptop just crashed. It looks like the internet was fine. Just the laptop just.
I was gonna say, what'd you do? Fall in?
That's not a good scene there. That's where all my videos are.
Oh.
I was about to say we brought in Jumanji earlier. Like, oh no, just like
I know.
Shouldn't have rolled the dice. I did that by accident.
Someone roll 5 or 8, you know.
It says it's repairing it's repairing whatever, but I don't. It's been like this for a while, so there's no more videos coming out for a long time.
You laugh, but you're crying.
Well, see, this laptop is getting older, and I've been meaning to do the switch over, so I'll probably do it if it does boot back. If it doesn't, then yeah, I don't have any other videos to come out with, but because I keep a lot of them on here, but the only thing, it's never crashed like this before, but it doesn't. It's wireless, doesn't work anymore, so I have to have it plugged in. But it doesn't matter because I sit here and do videos and edit them here anyway. But it's never had an issue before. But it is an older laptop, but that's scary. So hopefully that comes back by tomorrow morning, and then I will start the migration.
Jeez, yeah, I backed my stuff up ever since my first video. Fireball Island destroyed my computer.
Well,
I had to get a new one for my channel.
I keep the videos on there until they post. I know nothing's wrong with them. Like even the raw footage and everything, the unedited stuff. I don't throw any of it away till I see it's uploaded and everything's safe with it. But I've always thought eventually I have to switch it over. But I've never had any issues with it. Never had any issues with the laptop until tonight. So, like I said, the Wi-Fi just went out on it, so you have to keep it plugged in to the router. If that's what happened, though, the whole thing just froze up and then shut down. I was like, that's weird. And it's been like this ever since. So that's not a good thing, unless it does get it repaired. So, but it's gonna be
be like me. You're gonna be like me, man.
Wait, hold up.
Video in 3 weeks.
Yeah. But that's crazy. That is crazy. I hope that's not the case. I hope it comes back up. That would be more aggravating than not having my mic work.
That's normal.
It's a good thing we didn't be like, and here on the Matt Wilkins channel, like he approves this person. Like
it was crazy because I was like, "What? I'm watching my own channel. What? The stream didn't end." I don't understand how that works.
I think we would all have to like click like leave studio or something.
Well, no, because when the host leaves, obviously they can still be recording.
Doesn't, because me and Luke chatted one time when you ended it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, no, you chat off the air, but.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was off the air. Okay.
Yeah.
It was
I just thought that
backstage.
if the host connection is not there anymore, wouldn't it end the stream? I was like, oh no, I can't tell these guys I'm sorry. And then I noticed that it got a notification that my stream's still going. I was like, wait, what? Really?
I would have fell
So
asleep
here's
with my
the
camera
board
on just to
games.
spite you. They would have watched me sleep.
This is a lot easier. There's some there.
I wake up every hour and say, subscribe to Tabletop Island and go back to sleep.
There's Gizmo.
For more Matt Wilkins videos.
There he is, Gizmo.
Yeah, we would have.
There's the screen of death.
The three of us would have been like, okay, so all of Matt Wilkins' subscribers go unsubscribe to him and subscribe to our other channel. It's like simple.
Yeah, for more Matt Wilkins videos.
But anyway, now that I am back, I am going to end the stream. Finally. So, but anyway, guys, thanks for joining us again. And
You're
sorry.
very welcome. And thanks for inviting me over.
Yeah, same. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, you're welcome, Benny. Good to have you. Well, there's a first time for everything, Jamie. Why did Jamie leave? I missed that part.
Oh, he lost internet too, and he's actually, I think, stuck backstage right now from when he told me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jamie. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Hold on. I don't know how to work this.
We got a fan backstage. Ooh.
Hold on.
Oh, uh-oh.
I hope you didn't lose connection again.
Wrong button.
Hope his phone didn't get a blue screen.
How about the Mets?
Oh, that was the wrong. There he is.
Hey,
there it is.
Batter's box. All right.
Okay, now we can end it. You know.
Now we can end it. Yeah. Sorry. Wow, what a way to end it,
4-4 in the ninth right now. So I don't know if my Dodgers have won yet or not. We're still playing.
Yeah,
We're in Arizona.
this according to this screen here, it may be my last video I'll make for some time.
That's not good.
Oh no.
That is not good.
That's not
It's
good.
scary. So hopefully, fingers crossed it comes. If it doesn't, that is going to be bad. But
We need some
There's
Matt
a
Wilkins
lot.
in our life.
there's a lot of reviews and stuff that I wanted to push through, but oh well.
I think your computer's
Anyway,
fine.
though. All right. Well, look, guys, thanks for joining me. I appreciate you guys. Hey, guys, subscribe to these guys' channel. You got to see how entertaining they were, even without me, especially without me.
In fact, I gotta let Vinny see Mia. She is right down here. This is the pug you hear in almost all my videos. She's either snoring or she's
Mia, right?
breathing loud. She's right down here. Let me go ahead and show her.
Yeah, I want to see.
Oh, hold on. Let me unplug my phone here.
She's the star of the show. No, I'm kidding.
Where are you at, Mia? Oh, I'm trying
Aw.
to get this to. Hold on a second. Let me do it long ways. There we go. Okay, Mia, where are you?
He looks so mad.
She's cute.
Where is she? Oh, there's. Oh,
She's camera shy.
she just walked away. Look at that. She's like, yeah, she's down there. She is.
That face she gave us when we first saw her,
I
it's
know.
like angry cat in dog form, you know.
Oh man,
That-
she's adorable, man.
Yeah, I had to
There
do her.
she goes.
Yep. Yeah, every single episode, you'll always hear her snoring underneath my chair when I'm trying to do the episode, or she's because it's like
Yeah.
2 degrees outside. So I'm sitting there in the middle of my episodes. I'm like, shh. I'm just like tapping her, going, Mia, shh. But almost every episode, Vinny always mentions it. He goes, I heard Mia down there again. I'm like, yeah, I know. She was snoring away every episode. Yeah, you make an appearance, huh?
Yeah, it's cool though because like I noticed that different shows have like different characteristics and like it gives the show character, like you know.
Yeah. I know, I'm
Like
constantly
sometimes they
thinking-
have like like different things, whatever going on. Like my talking mound of clothes in the background. Sometimes I make a joke about that, or
All right,
my
Matt,
laughing
you
box
left.
that I have and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So different
Yeah, she
things.
follows me. So I do the intro in here, and then I go out there for the game, and it's like she's right there. I come back in here, she's right back in here again. Yeah, it's too funny. It's too cute.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
see you,
thanks.
Pete.
Thanks for joining me, guys. Again, subscribe. To
Yeah,
all
no
these-
problem.
And we will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us for a Matt Chat.
Thanks for having us.